I am going to be making a paella with Spanish chorizo, rabbit, calamari, and shrimp. I am going to be starting off with some chorizo. All right, the next thing I'm going to cut is my calamari. I am just going to cut it into rings. Okay, so my little calamari legs, I'm just cutting the entire thing in half. I have a rabbit thigh. I'm gonna cut this into less than a bite. These beautiful little shrimp.
Look how cute they are.
I'm going to take my shears and I'm going to wiggle them in there. And I am just going to cut down the back because I need to clean these shrimp. And I take those shrimp shells right off the outside. And I keep the head on and the tail on. We look and see, that's the digestive tract.
You don't want to eat that.
These are the shrimp shells. We are going to cook our rice and we're gonna use some stock to do that. I'm gonna save these and throw them into my stock because A, I have them, and B, it just puts more flavor into my dish.
So we're gonna start with the chorizo, and we're gonna start with a cold pan. So I'm throwing this in right now.
I like to give it a little bit of olive oil to start, just a little bit. So yeah, the idea is you wanna cook this on like a medium or medium-low heat. So the next step is what we call the sofrito. My version of sofrito is very finely diced onion, pepper, red bell pepper, tomato, and garlic. Half an onion, a very fine, see, really close together. All right, pepper. We take out the stem and the seed. Right. So I'm gonna cut this in half. So we hold it like this and we cut it out. Cut it from the inside out. And then we're gonna make dices, all right? Now, look at this. I'm taking my chorizo out. I'm about to crank up the heat on this. I am going to cook my calamari.
Look how fast that is, right? You're gonna reintroduce these into the dish later on.
All right, now grab it. All right, see, my pan is really hot now, so I'm turning it down. I'm going to season it with salt.
Chef Anne is actually adding the garlic right now, right?
Then I just cut the top off, and then, all right. So my garlic is cooked for, I don't know, 2-3 minutes. So now I'm adding my tomatoes, another little light sprinkle of salt.
We have that chicken stock, right?
Add a little bit of smoked paprika. We are gonna add saffron, those shrimp shells in my stock. I'm gonna add about a half a cup of wine to my sofrito, and
I'll take some too.
All right, so we bring this to a boil. I'm gonna add my chorizo back in here. And my rabbit, all right? I'm gonna put that back in. Let's add rice, what do you think?
Let's go.
So we stir to get the rice incorporated. So I'm going to use 2 cups of hot stock, and I go around the outside. So you want to give it a little shimmy. You know, you want to get everybody in there. This is going to go for like 16 to 18 minutes. So, aioli, we start off with an egg yolk.
Separated eggs from the egg yolks.
Vinegar. And we turn it on. All right.
And it just goes down by itself, okay? See?
Timer. Look what we have.
Isn't it pretty?
What I am going to do, my shrimp, remember these guys? We snuggle them in there. So I'm going back to my mayonnaise making over here. So now I need to season this. I'm gonna add some salt. I'm going to add a clove of garlic, and it's going into a food processor, right? Put it in. Time. So now I'm gonna turn off the heat of my paella. So calamari.
And you can also give it a nudge down.
It's covered so the steam stays in there. So now the rice gets really nice and plump. The calamari warms back up again, and it's a very gentle heat. I'm going to add a little bit of this Calabrian chili paste. I'm just gonna cut some chives very quickly.